What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of ServidiOHs. It's your boy Austin and your boy Sam. We're coming at you with some interesting topics today. We've got some things we want to go over with you, and hopefully you like what we have to say. All right, so starting off today, we're going to talk about the new Michael Jackson biopic that's coming out. I had no idea that this was in the works. They've been doing a lot of biopics recently, and as far as trailer goes and actors go, I think they nailed everything so far. It all looks great, sounds great. Yeah. I'm impressed, and I can't wait to see what story they tell. It's going to be cool, man.
That's his nephew.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know
actor.
that. I didn't know that. That makes it even more symbolic and awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I just saw the trailer and was blown away and texted Sam and said, we got to talk about it.
Yeah, when I seen the trailer, I was like, damn, he kind of looks like him. Even though I know Michael Jackson got shredded up with surgery and all fucked up. But if you
Pepsi commercial is what really hurt him.
Oh yeah, the fireworks.
That's what made him get all that stuff done.
Well, he also had that skin disease.
The skin disease too.
Yeah, it's Jafar Jackson. It's his nephew.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. And I actually like Miles Teller. I mean,
I do too. Look, I don't think he was a terrible Mr. Fantastic. I think the only thing wrong with the Fantastic Four film from 2015 it was 2015. Was the writers.
They got good actors in here. I'm curious to see how Jafar Jackson actually acts. I mean, they didn't really show too many lines from him in the trailer that I seen.
Q, can you lower the lights for me, please?
But it showed movement, and it was like, look, I just got goosebumps.
No,
he was moving
on,
like his uncle, and I thought that was dope. I mean, I don't know how far they're gonna go with this biopic as far as they're gonna have to CG. You ain't gonna be able to do makeup to completely get rid of the nose, but. Let's see how far they push that one. I have a feeling it's going to be a great film. Everybody already likes Michael Jackson or liked Michael Jackson. I mean, minus the fact that, he could be a pedo.
I thought there was tons of stuff that came out against that.
I hope so.
Disputed it.
I hope so.
I see so many arguments on it, man.
Macaulay Culkin, he was like, no, dude, he was just a kid in his head.
Paul McCartney's son, too, actually, because Paul McCartney and Michael were really, really good friends, and his son was always around, and he was like, no, he never did anything, and even if he did, Michael knows, I'd probably kill him.
He wasn't really able to be a kid,
No, so his childhood was deprived from it. You know what? You go watch the movie and you see what happened to him.
Yeah, exactly. and not only that, I kind of get it in a sense because when I was a kid, I wanted Ghostbusters stuff and stuff that, at the time my family couldn't afford for Christmas and certain things like that. And what did I do with my grown-up money? I went and got my own shit. I'm still acting like a kid and I'm way grown. So anyways, long story short, I think the movie's probably going to be good. I'm going to watch it. I liked the Elvis one when they did that biopic.
I didn't get to see the Elvis one yet. Well, it's been a while.
He dies at the end.
Fuck.
Yeah, I hate to spoil that one.
It wasn't on a toilet, was it?
Duh, you're going to have to watch.
Okay.
Next up, this one's kind of I don't want to say it's a stalemate because I wanted to get a really fucking equal power scenario. So it's just basically fighting style, right? And imagination and will is who's gonna win this. Hal Jordan Green Lantern versus Jon Stewart's Green Lantern. Go.
Hal Jordan. All the way. He was specifically chosen and is considered to be one of the greatest Green Lanterns of all time because of his capability of overcoming great fear. That is the reason why the Ring chose him in the first place. He's the veteran. He's going to be the leader. I mean, even in this Lantern series that's coming out, he's taken Jon under his wing. I love Jon Stewart. I'm a big fan of the animated Justice League. Justice League Unlimited, all that, the entire series. I loved it very much. I'm a huge Green Lantern fan, and it's no disrespect to Jon at all. But what sets Hal apart and what makes Hal one of the greatest Green Lanterns of all time is the fact that he has that capability of overcoming that fear and really projecting and having a very strong... Basically, he has a super strong willpower. And what is the Ring's number one source of power? Your willpower. I'd say if they had to fight each other, I know there was an animated movie where Jon had to win, but he was possessed by Parallax, and that sucks because Parallax is that ultimate version of Hal Jordan, where even though it's not Hal Jordan because it's an entity that's possessing his body, it's still it was so powerful he just bitch slapped Superman.
And that's some shit.
And he took him out. Like, he didn't kill him, but he knocked him out with a slap. Like, he was powerful. He had the Justice League, I'm gonna give it to Hal as far as it goes, man. You can't top it.
My choice, in the name of diversity, still fucking Hal. I actually think Hal too. I was thinking him from the gate. Jon Stewart, you know, like they got the same powers, but it's what you do with the power. You know, you could be a mechanic and you both have the same tool. One mechanic could just be a lot better about it and have a better technique with the same fucking tool. I'm gonna go Hal. I was just kidding about the diversity thing because you guys, we were thinking I was gonna say Jon Stewart, but I didn't say Jon Stewart.
Okay, buddy. But I will say this about Jon Stewart. When it comes down to it, he is the more level-headed Green Lantern. Hal will definitely let his feelings get the best of him, and I think that actually is where Jon could probably take advantage in the fight, is by getting under Hal's skin and really irritating him. Because Jon, throughout everything, every Green Lantern battle I've seen in Justice League and in comics and stuff, he's composed. He's a very composed hero. So I will give him the fact that he could win. He could. It's not, oh, Hal's just going to wipe the floor with him completely. It's just, with being a veteran and everything, you got to give it to Hal.
Yeah,
he's proven himself a lot.
It's like a blue belt jujitsu, you know, going against like a black belt jujitsu, you know, guy. So it's just like, you know, eventually the blue belt will become a black belt. So I'm sure Jon Stewart in his like prime is gonna be badass, and that's probably around the time Hal Jordan's gonna be too old and not want to play anymore. I'm excited for that series.
Me too. James Gunn, if you're watching this, I know I kind of made some fun of Superman, but I really did enjoy it. And if you wants to cast me as a Green Lantern, I will be a good Green Lantern, I swear to God.
That'd be awesome, dude. And we know James Gunn watches this show. He's one of the 5 viewers.
He's one of our top subs. I liked that movie, man. I know we kind of threw some flack at it and picked...
Oh,
it's
Superman?
just, yeah, and it's just... The reason that I had to throw my criticisms at it is because it was just like everything else to me. It wasn't anything brand new. And I'm not meaning that as a diss. It just felt like another superhero movie. There was nothing really brought to the table. And I think the reason that he did that was to just make us comfortable from the gate. Just to not really set too high of a bar or to like make this expectation of this gritty, crazy universe. He's just gonna have fun. And at the end of the day, that's all that comic books were made for, was having fun and being creative.
Yeah, and also if you think about it, this is the reason why they'll have like stars that are like in their 40s go on Nickelodeon. They're still trying to make them relevant to the kids. So I could see why James Gunn kind of made this more like a younger, kid-friendly version of it versus like a dark Zack Snyder universe type of look.
What is this? Crypto! What the hey, dude?
You want to get these 5-year-olds back into like Superman, you know?
If I was like 7 and you took me to see that movie, that would have been the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
But since I'm an adult and more used to or more wanting that more serious tone and things like that, I kind of gave it some flack.
Yeah, same here. It wasn't the greatest Superman. I still think Henry Cavill was a better Superman. James Gunn, incredible director.
And I'm super excited for Henry Cavill's Warhammer series that's coming out, man.
I did not know that.
That's awesome. Space Marines, baby.
No shit. I seen Witcher, right? And I didn't know really anything about Witcher. And I was like, all it is Superman in a damn wig. What's Witcher about? And then I looked up Witcher. He looks just fucking like Witcher.
Oh, the video, and there's
dude,
badass video games.
Yeah, and I was
too.
like, what the fuck? And I watched gameplay, walkthroughs. He fought like him, he nailed the role.
That's what I'm saying. Because he respects this stuff so much, I feel like you could put him in the role of anything and nail it. Even his 5 seconds as Wolverine.
You know, from behind you look a little bit like Henry. Oh my fuck! The Cavalrine. The legends are true.
You were just leaving.
No, sir. Not while the fate of my universe is at...
Yeah, I loved it.
It was great.
You were just leaving. The jabroni of the week are men that say, happy wife, happy life. That's pathetic, dude. First off, that's a simp-ass thing to say. And then for all the feminists out there that are gonna jump on me for saying this, it's up to you to be happy. It's not up to me to make you happy. Obviously, you know, showing each other a good time and stuff like that, of course, that's a given. But if you have a slogan or a thing that you have to go by, happy wife, happy life, that means you're bending over backwards to make someone happy, and if you have to constantly try to make someone happy, that means they're probably a miserable person, or maybe you guys aren't even compatible, and then you guys end up disliking each other eventually in the end. Most people that actually like think that way end up divorced and broken up. So that happy wife, happy life shit is just simp stuff. And I'm not trying to get all pushed into the maniverse, you know, but somewhat, yeah. I mean, like, you gotta be happy and I gotta be happy. We could be happy together.
And before we end this episode, I would just like to give a special shout out to Rockstar Game Studios. A hefty fuck you for delaying GTA 6 yet again. At this point, did you guys even really start making the game? Did you really start?
Should they be the jabroni?
Is it even real?
You know what? They're probably saying happy life, happy life. You're a bunch of simps. Anyway.
Stop being simps. Drop GTA 6. Or at this point, just give us Red Dead Redemption 3. You're taking too fucking long.
Go to the ServidiOHs.com, get yourself some merch.
You buy that merch, especially Rockstar. I expect $1 million in sales overnight for your diligence.
Yeah, you owe us merch purchases.
Like diligence. You're not good diligence, because diligence is good. You did wrong.
That's it for this episode. You didn't hear anything or see anything?
Yeah,
get out of here.
Bethesda also remastered Fallout New Vegas. All right, get out of here.
Get out of here.
You wanna buy the merch? Get it now, get it all. Get a hoodie, look goody in the mall. Now you roll up on the mob, looking good like you bought all the stock. And the shock when you show 'em what you got. Hey man, where'd you get that shirt?